Dudes, dudettes, and dude days, and welcome to another episode of 5 Questions in 5 Minutes. This time we're doing it from the couch, and today we have a very, very special guest. The second time we've had a champion on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Rico Gonzalez.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. Positive Vibra. Cheesemo, you've dubbed me Mr.
Oh,
305, Mr.
oh,
Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 05, when you do your international kick,
Yes, sir. And we on the brand new WWE 4 count.
that got destroyed in like the first 10 hours of its
Yeah, we're
existence.
going to keep it clean, though. We're going to keep it clean.
Oh, of course, of course. All right, so first question that I ask everybody, how did you get into wrestling?
So for me, I have to thank or blame my middle school friends. I've always been a very outdoorsy guy. I've always wanted to be outside, riding bikes, climbing trees, just being in nature. And we'd be outside every day. But come Friday, all my friends would dip at 7:50 to go watch SmackDown. And for weeks on end, they try to convince me, man, you gotta watch the show. You gotta watch the show. So I finally sat down. I watched SmackDown, and it was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. And the first person that I remember vividly that like stuck in my memory was The Undertaker. I always tell this story a little bit differently, but I'm gonna just stick to this version. I saw The Undertaker come out. I saw an arena of people just stand up and be in awe of one person. And I thought it was the craziest thing in the whole world.
So now that you are, in the business, you're champ here. What is your favorite part about the business?
My favorite part about wrestling right now definitely has to be like going to different cities, trying different food. Something that I wouldn't have done had I not started wrestling would be go to different cities. It's just like I'd never thought in my entire life before wrestling that I'd be in Chicago, and then 2 weeks later I'd be in New York, and then this year I got the pleasure of being in Los Angeles. That's just wild to me. I think I sometimes don't even have time to just sit down and just process it. But maybe when it's all said and done, I'll get to think back and be like, damn, I got to be in all these different cities, trying different foods, seeing different people. And really, aside from that, being in the ring and having a good match, once you're done and you get to look out and see the crowd and see that everybody is really happy for you, they enjoyed the match, that's the best feeling in the world.
And so, now you mention it. Obviously, all of us here at the Four are happy that you are a champion. But obviously, it's not your first time being a champion because you had the Internet Championship. So, what is it like being a champion?
Man, it's when before I started wrestling, I would be in the mirror in the bathroom and just pretend to hold up a belt, just look in the mirror, and just and that feeling, it's that times 10. Being able to hold that belt up in front of a crowd, chanting your name, is the best feeling in the world. But you also have that responsibility, and I feel that when you hold the belt, you feel like you got to put on for the boys. You feel like you got to put on for the Four. I feel like it's a representation of the WWE 4. So I take that very seriously, but I also like to have fun.
And so, as stated, this isn't your first time being champ. Matter of fact, the same night you won the WWE 4 Championship, you also lost your Internet Championship. So, how do you view that transition? Do you see it like as like a promotion? Do you see it as just another chapter in your career? What is that like?
So, man, it's only been a week, so it's I'm still processing it myself. But being champ is being champ. You got to put on every night. You got to go to work. You got to, like I said earlier, you got to put on for the boys. So it's similar in that I still feel like I have to represent everybody with the belt. I feel like I have to do Fox justice because he teaches us every week. And the only difference I would say is being the WWE 4 World Champion. I feel like there's a little bit more eyes on you as far as being that guy, as far as representing the Four. I feel like maybe the internet champ you put on for the guys here, you, but the WWA 4 World Champion, you're representing at every show you're on, out on the indies. I feel like that's the only slight difference. But we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I got to run ahead of me.
And then, so last question: who would be your dream opponent in your dream match?
We talking like current,
It could be
ever.
current, past. If you want to do two answers, you can. That's completely up to you.
Oh man, that's crazy. So currently, I would say a guy that I've been wanting to wrestle, and I don't know, maybe we can make it a Forbidden Four match, is Adam Priest. He's out here on the indies killing it. It's somebody that I look up to, somebody who I'm always entertained by, all of his matches. So currently, that's the match that I'm trying to have, and we can very possibly make it happen.
I'd be down to see that.
Of all time, I would just have to go. It feels like I'm cheating, but I would say the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. I feel like that's everybody's favorite wrestler.
I think. Okay, so I don't think the episodes come out yet because my release schedule is weird with the videos. But the only person I believe to have said Shawn Michaels is Grayson.
Okay, fair. I feel like Shawn Michaels is everybody's favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler. But that's who I'm picking. That's who prime Shawn Michaels is who I would like to face 1-on-1.
I mean, even I don't want to say it, no, because it can sound bad. I was gonna say if even though that's like the basic answer, it's not basic. But even though that's your answer, I still think that's a good pick.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's Shawn Michaels. Who wouldn't want to go? Here?
Right.
But either way, man, thank you so much
Yes,
for
sir.
being on the show.
Thank you.
And as always, if you want to be a wrestler, commentator, announcer, whatever, please stop by WWA 4. Check out the Instagram for the address if you want to come to a free show every Thursday or just pull up to learn something. And as always, see you later.